Hey you guys, so here's my tutorial that I promised. It's going to be really tricky to frost and hold my phone at the same time, but I'll try and do the best I can. So I did a few snowflakes, but pretty much the frosting is just egg whites and powdered sugar and cream of tartar. I can post the recipe, but you want to make sure that the consistency of the icing is kind of like, I don't know, like when you pick up the icing, you want to make sure that it molds back into itself in like 8 to 10 seconds. So if it doesn't do that, it's too thick. If it runs through faster than that, like water, it's too thin. So let me just show you. This is really tricky. So you want to pipe and outline the outside of the cookie. Try and stay away from the edges, because if you get too close to the edges, especially if your icing is too thin, it will float over the edges. I mean, you can always go back later and get closer to the edges if you would like. And then you fill in the entire center of the cookie. And the reason why it's called flood frosting is because see how the icing just kind of molds into itself? And then you can kind of go back and fill in closer to the edges if you like, or stay away from the edges if you're nervous, like whatever you prefer. There you go. It kind of just flows into itself, and it's really awesome. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back after these harden a little bit. These blue ones are getting more solid because they've been sitting for a while. I'll go back with my white frosting, and I will decorate it with lines and put some little edible pearls on it. I can go back and show you that after it dries for a little while, but I wanted to show you that initial how to flood that cookie. If you have any questions, just let me know. I can post my cookie recipe and my flood frosting recipe. It's really fun, and I know that looked kind of boring because the white is kind of boring, and I'm going to do some other fun ones in a little bit, and I'll probably video that too, but try it out. Let me know how it goes.